live with AirPlay2020 with Coni Koepfinger.
And I welcome you to our last episode of the season. This is my little friend, Nikki. We want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, whatever you choose to celebrate, Diwali, everything out there, let it shine with love and peace. That's what we want, peace on earth, right? Today's show, I dedicate to the two little stars in my life, my granddaughters, Nora and Ellie. They are absolute love. And when you're that little, they're almost 1 and 2. And I've learned a big lesson this year about love, and with COVID and everything, about being able to be happy with what you have. Because I'm very happy just to be. So without further ado, we will see you at the end of January, or starting back January 26th. We've got an all-star cast for you. Brandy directed The Day Rudolph Ran Away to Pittsburgh, one of my pieces that I wrote a long time ago. So without further ado, I give you Brandy and the cast of The Day Rudolph Ran Away to Pittsburgh. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Coni. So, as Coni said, we are doing one of her amazing pieces today, The Day Rudolph Ran Away to Pittsburgh. So, and today on our fabulous cast of actors, we have Christy, whose credits span traditional theater, interactive dinner theater, commercial and film work, stage readings. And when she's not acting, Christy enjoys other creative pathways such as mixed media, college art, and wreath making, very handy this time of year. We have Katherine Elliott, who is the co-founder of Wild Banshee. She's also an actor and producer there. She's a former producer and performer of the Tempest Ladies, an off-Broadway producer and performer of Sammy's Bowery Follies and Dog Sees God. She also serves on the board of directors for the League of Professional Theater Women. We have Claude. Claude was a child actor doing commercials and theater. He has since gotten his acting bug back, and while studying and acting directing with Austin Pendleton, he's in pre-production for his autobiographical web series, Cyrus. We have Timothy. You've probably seen him on tour in New York City, or probably recently from the comfort of your home via Zoom. And then there's me. My recent productions include South Pacific and Harvey, and while I've been sitting here in COVID, I've been doing other more creative outlets as well, although I haven't taken up Christy's wreath making. I may have to get a lesson. And our show today, The Day Rudolph Ran Away to Pittsburgh. The pressure is on when you're a red-nosed reindeer. No one wants to play with you. Who wouldn't want to run away and hide for a bit? But then, when Christmas comes and Santa can't ride without him, Rudolph needs to trust his friends to get the help he needs to get back to the North Pole in time. So will he? Let's find out today. Without further ado, Act 1. The time is the present. Place, Pittsburgh, a city street decorated for the Christmas season. Scene 1. In front of the toy shop, a group of carolers are gathered, singing Silver Bells. The music fades as two elves talking downstage right begin walking upstage left through the city streets.
So this is your first trip to Pittsburgh, eh?
Sure is. Boy, this sure is a pretty place, don't you think?
Yep, indeedy, my boy. Hey, there's the toy shop where they found Rudolph, the day he ran away.
No kidding. What happened to him?
Didn't you hear about it? It happened 2 years ago on Christmas Eve.
No. Tell me the whole story, please. I just love a good story, don't you? Tell me, please.
Right now?
Sure. Let's sit down right here. That way you can hear too. This is super. I love stories.
So I gather.
So why did Rudolph run away in the first place?
Well, he was angry at the other reindeer for making fun of his nose and
Fun of it. If it wasn't for Rudolph's red nose, we'd have never made all of our deliveries on time this year. He's got a natural headlight. They shouldn't make fun of him just because he's different.
Well, you know, we all do things sometimes in fun. I mean, you know, you expect other people to have a sense of humor and, well,
So why'd Rudolph go to Pittsburgh anyway?
well, he heard it on the news that Pittsburgh was rated the most livable city. He knew that Santa's reindeer could only live in the North Pole. He thought Pittsburgh would be a good place to start to find a new home. He thought maybe he could live there instead.
Well, Pittsburgh sure is a pretty city. Don't you think so?
Now, just who on earth are you talking to, Slumpy?
No one. Shh. Be very quiet. I've made a magic spell so that Weedle can't see you. But if he sees you, he won't tell us Rudolph's story. Crowds. He says they don't keep quiet long enough. So let's trick him, okay?
I can't see nobody. Are you going dingbat or what? Good for you, we get a vacation for Christmas. You must have been overworked this year, Slumpy.
Come on, tell me the story. Tell me about the day Rudolph ran away to Pittsburgh. I'll bet it was exciting, huh?
Well, yes and no. Lucky for Rudolph, he met some really nice people in Pittsburgh. As he came into town, he found a toy store and they gave him a job in the loaning department.
A job? Hey, wait a minute. Wouldn't everybody know Rudolph? Why, he's famous with that red nose. They put it on the news that Santa was looking for him. How come they didn't recognize him and call up Santa?
Well, Rudolph thought of that too. In fact, Rudolph ran away knowing Santa and everyone needed him that night. He knew they'd be looking for him, so he traveled in disguise.
In disguise? You mean he wore a mask like at Halloween?
Well, sorta. He bandaged up his nose and so no one could see how bright it was. You know, just imagine. Sure, he needed a place to sleep and food to eat, didn't he?
Lights dim on the elves. Shift focus to the main stage where Christmas carolers enter singing Here We Come A-Caroling. The toy shop. Rudolph is talking to Mr. Bogatir, the shopkeeper.
Why, thanks, Mr. Bogatir. It was getting dark out there and, well, I know. I shouldn't be out after dark. It was cold, too.
You must be hungry, my dear boy.
I sure am.
Wow, then come back here and you can meet my wife and son over some hot soup and fresh bread.
Gee, thanks. You're a really nice person, Mr. Bogatir. This is great. You're giving me a job and a place to stay and now a nice hot meal. Pittsburgh sure is a really nice place. I'm glad I decided to run away. Change jobs and move here.
This is my wife, Kate, and my son, Mickey. Kate, Mike, this is, I don't believe you told me your first name, Mr. Reindeer.
Adolf.
Adolf Reindeer. Nice name.
Pleasure, Adolf. Glad you could stay to supper. We love to share our good fortune with others.
Oh, Kate, Adolf is going to stay longer than supper. I just hired him for that job in the loading department. Was Mickey? Was Mickey? What happened?
What happened to your nose there, Adolf? Did someone swap you in the nose? Did you get in a fight or something?
No. I was,
Adolf here was a famous boxer from up north. He gave up fighting and decided to come here to Pittsburgh. Aren't we lucky, Kate? Finding an experienced toy packer just in time for the holiday.
A boxer, huh? Oh boy. How big are the guys you fight? I bet he could take care of Big Mean Max.
Now, Mickey. Adolf came down here to Pittsburgh to get away from all that. He told me he's given up fighting, so let's not.
Excuse me. Who's Big Mean Max?
He's the biggest, meanest bully at the factory. You meet him tomorrow. He'll probably want to fight you when he finds out you are a fighter, and seeing that bandage on your nose, he picks on everyone. Everyone except Dad, of course. Dad's the boss. Right, Daddy?
Well, now, enough of that now, Mickey. Let's eat up our supper so we can get a good night's sleep. Adolf's probably had a long journey, and we've all got a big day tomorrow. Lots of work for us all. Why? It's going to be a Christmas Eve soon.
Bogateers and Rudolph toast and exchange greetings while the lights dim down on the table. Lights up on the elves.
Uh-oh. I bet Rudolph's gonna get in trouble.
Why do you say that?
He told a fib.
A fib?
Yep. He made up a story. Told a lie. Every time you tell a lie, you get into trouble. I know, it happened to me before when I made up a story. I got in trouble and had to tell my mom and dad the truth.
I bet you punished your mom and dad too, huh?
Yeah, but you know what? It felt good to tell the truth. I didn't have to worry anymore about them finding out that I was lying.
Well, we'll see soon what happened to Rudolph the next day at the toy factory.
Act 2. The next day, inside Mr. Bogateer's factory. A group of workers are gathered around what sounds like a fight just about to happen. Mickey breaks through the crowd and runs off stage in a panic. Dad, come quick. Big Max has got Adolf up against the wall. He's going to hurt him or something. Hurry, Dad, hurry.
What do you mean fighting is for bullies? Are you calling me a bully because I likes to fight?
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Don't you lie to me, punk. I should slam you right here.
Oh, no, please, no, don't hurt me. I'll do anything you say.
You said only bullies like to fight, didn't you, Peter?
Yup, that's what he said. He called you a big old bully, Max.
Oh, yeah? You think I'm a bully, huh?
No, not at all. You're a real nice guy. I mean...
You're lying again, Adolf. I don't like liars.
I'm not. Mickey, help me. Get your dad or something.
You seem awful chicken for a big boxer from up north, doesn't he, guys?
Uh-oh, Max. Let's beat it, boys. Here comes the boss.
You, a fighter. Ha! Sure, I bet. Don't you say a word to the boss or I'll get you twice as bad tomorrow. You hear me?
Yes, I do. Yes, certainly, Max. Whatever you say, Max, whatever you say.
Okay, let's break it up, huh? What's going on here, boys? Adolf, are you all right? You look terrible.
Oh, fine. Fine, sir. Just fine, Mr. Bogateer.
Max, you weren't picking on the new boy here, were ya?
No sirree, Mr. Bogateer. We were just playing, just boxing around. In fact, tomorrow we're gonna have a real boxing match with gloves and all, right here after work. Adolf and I figured it'd be a little holiday treat for the gang. In fact, it was Adolf's idea.
Adolf, I'm surprised at you. But I guess it can't hurt as long as we maintain our holiday spirit and good, clean fun.
Right, Adolf? A real boxing match. That'll be a great show, huh, Adolf?
Uh-huh. Sure, Max, sure.
Now, Max, Adolf doesn't want to fight anymore. Why, just look at him, huh? You can see he's afraid of you, Max. Maybe it's not such a good idea, Max.
But it was his idea, wasn't it, Adolf? Wasn't it?
Ouch! Oh, sure. My idea all along, Mr. Bogateer. It'll be fun. Really, it will.
The lunch bell rings.
Okay, boys, lunchtime's over. Time to get back to work. This is our busiest day of the year. Santa's counting on us tonight, so we've got to have the shipments ready to go, or there won't be enough toys to go around Pittsburgh. Back to work now, boys. Back to your jobs.
Rudolph stares helplessly at Mickey while Big Max and all of the other workers struggle off stage. Adolf, why didn't you tell my dad the truth?
I couldn't. Max said he'd get me tomorrow if I told your dad.
He's going to get you tomorrow anyhow. I sure hope you know how to use those gloves. Hope you can box like a pro.
Mickey, come here for a minute, please. The truth is, I'm not a boxer. I mean, I'm not a boxer at all. I don't even have boxing gloves, and I don't know the first thing about fighting. I don't like, it gets me all funny feeling in the stomach and stuff. Besides, my mom never allowed us to fight, so I never even learned when I was little. Oh, no, Max is gonna pulverize me.
You don't know how to box?
Nope. I've never even seen boxing match on TV.
But Adolf, why did you lie to us?
Because I'm not Adolf. I'm really Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Wow. You're Rudolph? The Rudolph? The one that Santa asked the whole country to look for? It said in the newspapers that Christmas might have to be postponed or canceled because of you.
It did?
It sure did. They interviewed Santa Claus personally, and he said that they'll never be able to make it through the fog without the bright light from your nose.
Oh, no. Now I feel terrible. I didn't mean to cause all this trouble. Santa's gonna be awfully disappointed in me.
Why did you run away?
Oh, I don't know, Mickey. I guess it's just my pride.
Why? What's that got to do with it?
Well, I got angry because all the other reindeer were picking on me, saying that the North Pole's ice cream company was going to take my nose and use it to top their giant sundae. I just got tired of hearing all the jokes and stuff. I used to like being different, but after a while, you stop kidding yourself. Everyone likes to fit in. Everybody wants to belong.
But you do belong. You're the most important of all Santa's reindeer. If it wasn't for you, Santa wouldn't have made it out of the North Pole last year. Why, you're important, like the president or the Pope. There's only one of them, right?
So what do I do now? I'll never make it back by tonight. Tonight's Christmas Eve.
And it's going to be a foggy night, too.
Santa will be so mad. I'll never be able to go back.
Never?
I'm doomed to roam the streets of Pittsburgh forever.
You can stay here with us.
Yeah, sure, and get beat up by Big Max. No thanks. He'll hurt me. Oh, what shall I do? There's gotta be some place to hide. Some place to run away. No. I'll never be able to forgive myself. I'll just have to face them. There's no way out of it, Mickey. This is too important. I'm gonna have to get back to Santa right away. I can't ruin Christmas for the whole world. I just can't. This is so selfish of me to run away because I was feeling so angry. Gotta think of the rest of the world. Why don't I want them to see... why I don't want them to be sad because of something I did.
I guess you are being selfish, Rudolph. Oh my, it's almost Christmas.
I know. I've only got a few hours to get home in time. Woe is me. What am I gonna do?
Adolf, I mean, Rudolph, don't get upset with me, but I'm going to tell my dad about you.
Your dad? Why?
My dad always knows just what to do when I have a problem, so I'm sure he'll be able to help you out.
But I lied to him. Why should he help me? I can't bear to face him. I lied to him. Oh, I should know better. Every time I tell a lie, I always end up in trouble.
Oh, come on, Rudolph. My dad will understand. In fact, he always tells me that everybody's entitled to make mistakes.
I can't face him. Maybe I'll just have to run away again.
Just
Mac.
hold it there. You're not running anywhere, Rudolph. And give me that silly disguise.
Ouch! Where did you come from?
I heard everything. I was hiding behind that big box over there.
You still want to beat me up?
I never did.
Why did you start picking on me?
It's just my way of showing affection. I was welcoming you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll tell you guys a really big secret. See, I don't like bullying people, but I get really angry, just like you do, because I'm different, because I'm so big. I heard what you were saying, and I know just how you feel. It's not easy being different.
Gee, Max, I never realized. You're a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. Just because I'm big, everyone thinks I'm mean and tough, so that's how I act. No one ever gets a chance to know me.
I know how you feel.
Max, we've got a big problem. Santa needs Rudolph. There's going to be a heavy fog. Santa needs his bright red nose to guide his sleigh so that he doesn't wreck into any airplanes. Santa was calling for him on the news and everything. If he doesn't make it back in time, Santa will be stuck at the North Pole and Christmas will be ruined.
Oh no! Well, listen here, Rudolph. Well, you can't ruin Christmas for everyone. What? Why? You just can't do that, Rudolph. Especially not this year. But I know a little girl who'll cry forever if she didn't get her Christmas wish. You know that little blind girl, Mickey? Her name is Sally. She's always been blind, but she's in the hospital right now and just had an operation on her eyes. The bandages came off yesterday and she wrote and asked Santa for her very own puppy. She's counting on getting it. I can't let little Sally down.
You're right. I can't. I'll have to do it for Sally. I've got to face up to all my lies. I promise never to lie to anyone ever again. It makes me feel bad inside.
Besides, you know that every time you tell a lie, you gotta tell two more to keep on covering for the first one. It never ends. You start to get confused and then you end up feeling all yucky inside. It's almost as bad as eating overripened raw spinach.
Ugh. Okay, Mickey, I'll face up. Go ask your dad what we should do.
All right, I'll be right back.
Nice going, Rudolph. I'm proud of you. In fact, you know, I think I'm going to try to stop bullying others so much. You made me think about why I do it, and you know, it doesn't make things any better. I've just got to accept being big. In fact, I bet people will like me better that way.
Just like I've got to accept my red nose. But I'll never be able to face ruining Christmas for the whole world. Gosh, Max, I just got to get back to the North Pole in time.
And I better get back to work. Here comes Mickey and his dad. It was really nice meeting you, Rudolph. Sorry I was picking on you. You understand, don't you?
Sure, Max. You bet I do.
So let's not mention this to Santa, huh?
Not in your life, Max. Not a word of it.
What's happened now, Rudolph? Well, you lost your bandage. Your nose is bright red. We better get that bandaged up again before you get an infection.
No, Mr. Bogatir, it's only a disguise. My nose is supposed to be like this.
That red? Are you sure, Adolf? Maybe you've got a very bad cold.
Nope, I'm sure. And my name isn't Adolf. It's Rudolph.
Rudolph? You mean it's not Adolf?
Nope, it's really Rudolph.
You know, that's quite an unusual name, but you know, I'm certain that I've heard that somewhere before. Now, just where have I heard that name before? Rudolph the reindeer. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Oh my goodness me, you're not the Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, are you? The one that Santa Claus is searching all over the world for at this very moment.
The very same. That's me. Sorry I lied to you, Mr. Bogateer.
Oh no, Rudolph. Mickey was right when he said you had a big problem. But why in the world have you run away to Pittsburgh?
I heard it was a really nice place. You know, the most livable city, and, well, I'm glad I did. I learned a very important lesson about running away. The fact is that I can't run away from it. I am who I am, and I've got to face my problems. Thanks to Mickey and Max, I know that I've got to get back to Santa. They made me realize that I just can't run from Christmas. I can't ruin Christmas for the world.
Oh my, it's almost Christmas Eve. We've got to get you back immediately. Oh my goodness me, what should we do? What should we do? I'll have to call Santa on the hotline. I bet Santa will know just what to do. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
See, I told you that my dad would think of something. He could reach Santa on his special hotline, and you'll see, Rudolph. You'll get home just in the nick of time.
Oh, thanks, Mickey. Thanks for all your confidence. You make me feel so good about myself, even though I did a really stupid thing. You know what makes Pittsburgh such a nice place?
No, what?
Nice people like you and your dad.
Thanks, Rudolph. You're a real pal. And it's neat because you're famous. You're a celebrity, a star, and really, you're just like everybody else.
I am?
Sure you are. Why, before I knew that you were Rudolph, I liked you just because you were you.
You did?
Sure I did.
Why, that's great, Mickey. That's the nicest thing anyone ever said to me.
Well, Rudolph, I just spoke with Santa and he was so happy to hear you were safe.
You mean he's not angry with me?
Why no? He was delighted to know that you were in such safe company, but he wants you to come home right away. He says that he'll never make it out of the North Pole without you.
But how? It's such a long way to the North Pole. It took so long to get here.
Oh, I know, but Santa gave me some magic words to say, but they'll only work if you really want them to work. They have the power to send you home on a cloud. That is, you've got to believe in them if you really want them to work for you.
Oh, I really do. I want them to work more than anything. I've got to get home in time. Why, I can't spoil Christmas for everyone. Especially that little girl who had the operation. She needs me. Why, I've got to believe, and the words have got to work.
I know she's counting on you, Rudolph.
I really do want Santa's magic words to take me home. What do I have to do, Mr. Bogateer?
Are you ready to go home now?
Bye, Mickey. Thanks, Mr. Bogateer. Goodbye, Max.
Just had to say goodbye. Hey, how are you getting home, Rudolph?
Mr. Bogateer called Santa on his hotline, and Santa gave Mr. Bogateer some magic words that will take me back to the North Pole on a cloud.
Oh boy, can I watch?
Sure, Max. In fact, you can help me hold up this cloth. That way, Rudolph will be covered, and he'll be able to concentrate a whole lot better. Then Santa's magic cloud can appear and carry Rudolph back to the North Pole.
Okay, I'll help. What should I do?
Just hold this side. I'll hold the other side. Okay. These are Santa's magic words. Oogla, boogla, bugly bee. Please send Rudolph back to me. He said to say it 3 more times.
Maybe we should try to help them out.
Oogla,
Oogla, oogla,
bugly
bugly
bee.
bee. Please send Rudolph back to me.
With a
Oogla,
blackout for an
oogla,
instant.
bugly bee. Please send
Send
Rudolph back to me. Oogla,
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 bugly bee.
Bugly.
Please send
Send
Rudolph
Rudolph
back to me.
With a blackout for an instant and a sudden loud bang, Mr. Bogatir and Big Max quickly drop the curtain, only to find a huge cloud of smoke in the spot where Rudolph stood just moments before. Wow! Just like magic, Rudolph's really gone. He vanished.
Why, sure enough. I bet that Santa's got a lot of magic. All you gotta do is believe in him, that's all, Mickey. I believe in him.
I've got to admit, it was getting later by the minute. I had my fingers crossed the whole time, but I never gave up hope. Why, it's nearly Christmas Eve, but of course, that's how Santa did it. Santa used that everlasting Christmas magic that falls down to earth from the clouds with each year's seasonal snow. That's why Christmas is the most magical time of the year. And it really worked. We saw it with our own eyes. We've all got to believe in magic, whether we can see it or not. That's the main thing.
I think I'm going to miss Rudolph. I really liked having him around. He was going to be my pal.
Yeah, me too. Gee, I think he could have been my first real buddy.
Now, don't be silly. We can cherish this memory of Rudolph in our hearts always. That's where true friendship lives forever. But for right now, we can always try singing about him.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Dad. Let's sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Come on, Max, you sing too. I think we could be good friends now, Max. Want to?
Oh, wow. Really? I sure do. Now that's something to sing about. I need a friend.
Always remember, there's never anything better than a song to chase those old blues away. In fact, I guess you could say music is a lot like magic. Instant happiness.
They all join hands, dance, and sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The elves come back towards center.
Well, Slumpy, what are we waiting for, huh? We love Christmas carols. Let's join in.
Yeah, let's all sing together.
The carolers enter, they all join hands, and everyone sings. Curtain.